Hello, I wanted to create this short video to demonstrate the ArcGIS Online filter tool. For those of you who use ArcGIS Online regularly, you know that doing certain tasks using certain tools like query tools costs credit. In addition to that, you generally have to have a login. An organizational account obviously is the most powerful, but with that organizational account, if you want to do various querying or use various querying tools, it costs credit. So the question becomes, is there a way around this? And the answer is yes. And it's a relatively simple tool in ArcGIS Online called the filter tool. Is the filter tool as powerful as a querying tool? Probably not, but that's okay, because if you need to use query, but it's a simple query and you can get away with using a filter, then this is a really good way to go. So I just wanted to demonstrate the filter tool. I'm going to log on to arcgis.com. You'll notice I'm not going to log in. I'm just going to click on map. And then from map, this is our general start page. I'm going to click on add. And from add, instead of looking at Living Atlas, I'm going to look at ArcGIS Online data. And I'm going to access a project that I've been working on. And this is going to be Oklahoma County. So I'm just going to type in GTC3 underscore Oklahoma counties. The first layer that pops up is a feature layer. And again, this is the counties in Oklahoma. And I'm just going to click add. So I now add this to the map. And you will see that the counties of Oklahoma are going to populate onto the map. I'll get rid of this menu here. I'll go back here. Let me just zoom in to the layer itself. And again, here are all the counties of Oklahoma. Now, let's say I wanted to concentrate on a particular county. How can I get to that county? Well, under normal circumstances, or at least under traditional circumstances, you would use the query tool to query a particular county and then to show that on the map. But I can use filter as well. So what I'm going to do is come over here to the filter tool, click on that one, add new. And now what I'm going to have is the set of conditions that I can follow and create for my filter. Now, if I come back here and if I open up the table, we're going to look at the attribute table of the county map. And so again, here are the counties. There's various identification codes. The name county is the one that I'm most interested in because what I want to do is query a particular county. So I'm going to get rid of this, and my query is going to be name. Name is, and the county I want to work on, let's just say for sake of argument, is Beaver. So I'm going to click on Beaver and then click Save. You'll notice now the county of Beaver is right here. Now, let's say I wanted to bookmark this page. I could come to Bookmark. I can add the bookmark and I can enter Beaver County. Okay, and click Add. And now I've added my bookmark. And if I go anywhere else on the map, I could come back to this bookmark and just click right on it, and it's going to take me right to Beaver County. Okay, so that's it. That's the filter tool. Now, you could probably see the power of the filter tool in terms of visualization activities. If you're looking for a particular place, a particular location, the filter tool is going to work wonderfully well. So please keep that in mind when you're using ArcGIS Online, or in fact, even introducing ArcGIS Online to students. I've got, for example, landscape imagery or landscape vector data. And I can query where certain grasslands are or various trees are. And again, I'm using the term query lightly because we can also use the filter tool. And again, the filter tool is free. It doesn't cost any credits. The only caveat is you'll notice that I can't save the map because there's nowhere to save it if you don't have any sign-in. But you can still create a public account, which is free. You could then use the filter tool, and then you could save your map at that point. So again, just a simple workaround, having to pay credits. It's a really good introductory way to introduce your students to various filter query tools of ArcGIS Online. All right, well, thank you so much. I hope this helped. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below and I will try my best to answer them. Thanks a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.